Hey singers, welcome to Quick Singing Tips Washington, D.C. edition. I'm here on tour with Kevin Bacon and the Bacon Brothers Band. So I thought I'd do a little sightseeing, and what better to do than answer a question or two about singing. Today I'm joining you from the Tidal Basin. This beautiful reservoir is the backdrop of many famous memorials, including the Jefferson, the Martin Luther King Jr., and the FDR memorials. Which leads us to today's question from Nikki R. in Orlando, Florida. Nikki writes, "Dear Justin, I'm stuck in a rut and I feel like I'm not moving fast enough with my singing. Can you help?" Well, Nikki, I hope so. I think that all artists feel this way at certain points on the journey. We're perfectionists. We want to be better. We want to work harder. We feel like we can never be satisfied. And that can be positive. But the problem is, sometimes all that drive can drive us crazy. All of our fire can burn us out. Our perfectionism can be the thing making us imperfect. Luckily, the solution is all around me. Memorials help us connect to our past. Remembering past victories helps us to trust that future victories are ahead. So while we're together at the Tidal Basin, let me ask you to remember your first singing day. Think back to the very first day you decided you wanted to be a singer. What a miraculous day! But think about it. How much better are you today than your first day? You've come a long way, baby. And if you've come this far since day one, there's no reason you won't go even further. Next, remember the last time you loved your voice. I know you feel like you've lost that passion and that joy, Nikki, but wasn't there a time when you loved your voice? What was it that made you love it? Was it a teacher, a performance, an artist, a song? Try to recall what made you fall in love. And if you remember what made you fall, it won't be long before you rekindle the flame. Next, remember your biggest vocal victory. Think back to your biggest vocal victory. What was the experience that you're the most proud of? It doesn't have to be something like winning a Tony Award. It can be singing for your grandmother as a child, or a song that you wrote for someone you love, or when your singing helped you heal from a tough time. There's victories in your past, and even more in your future. Remember the nicest thing someone ever said to you. Looking back, I know you can remember some mean things that people have said about your voice. Heck, you can probably think of some mean things that you've said about your voice. But what is the compliment that has meant the most to you? The nicest thing someone ever said about your singing. Ruminate on that. Let it sink in. You've touched at least one person with your singing voice. And if you did it before, you'll do it again. By giving thought to where you started, to your first love, to your biggest victories, and the people you've touched along the way, I think you'll be amazed, Nikki, at how memorials can lift you up out of that rut. Here's some other things to lift up your vocal journey.
For voice lessons or Skype lessons with the NYVC staff, visit us at NewYorkVocalCoaching.com. If you'd like a vocal course that you can do at home, check out the Voice Lessons to the World vocal course. This 12-part program takes you on a singing journey from beginner to master-level vocal exercises. You can find it at voicelessonstotheworld.com. Or if you'd like free vocal tips sent to you each day, sign up at dailyvocaltips.com. And now, here's Justin with this week's Vocal Benediction.
You might be struggling in the present, but your singing voice has been a blessing in the past, and the best is always yet to come in your future. Remember to remember that.